Hello, welcome to Seeds by C. My name is Celia Murray, and the purposes of this channel is to drop seeds of knowledge as it relates to faith, family, finance. Today, we will be diving into discussing giving. But before we do that, if you have not watched my video on how to navigate through change, where I provide you the change module and the different stages of change and how to navigate through, I strongly encourage you to watch that video. In addition to that, how to stretch a dollar, there's a video on that too, where I share with you how you can feed a family of 4 with less than $60 a week. Yes. It can be done. Plus other tips on how to save money. Last but not least, the fundamentals of credit. That particular video, I encourage everyone to watch that because it takes you into understanding your credit score, what goes into your credit score, and how you can improve your credit score. So, giving. You may say, Celia, you don't know my situation. I don't have anything to give. Yes, you do have something to give. This video is meant to challenge you so that you can explore the opportunities that you have. During the course of this video, it is my hope and my prayer that you come up with ideas on ways that you can give. There's people out there waiting for your gifts. So I'm going to share with you 2 scenarios. On one where I had decided that I wanted to feed a homeless shelter with 40 youth for Easter, and then I realized I only had $50. November 2019, I decided to adopt a facility. Okay, the nursing home that answered the phone had 63 male residents, of which the majority of them were veterans. And it was such a blessing to me to be able to serve the people who have served our country. So I'm going to share with you those experiences. In addition to that, I'm going to talk about ways and agencies that you can assist. A few years back, I was volunteering at a homeless shelter for youth. And this particular year, I had decided that I wanted to cook a home-cooked meal for the residents. So I asked and I received permission from administration. And when I had the meeting with the kid, I said, guess what, guys? Miss Murray is going to cook you dinner for Easter. I was walking to my car that particular evening. I was so excited because they were excited. And when I got in my car, I realized that I only had $50 that was supposed to last me until payday, which was going to be after the holiday. So I sat in my car and I prayed and I said, Lord, you got to show me how I'm going to do this. The kids are excited. And I didn't even realize I only had $50. And so after I finished praying, I thought of people who have certain items. I made a phone call to someone who always have string beans. I asked her, could she get me 14 cans of string beans? Someone that always has cheese. I asked her, could she get me a few blocks of cheese? My sister, she always has turkeys. I asked her, did she have a turkey? And if she didn't, to get me a turkey. So before I left out of that parking lot, the core of what I needed for that meal was basically secured. People were going to donate those items. When I got to work the next day, there was an individual that was there on a temporary basis. And she was like, Celia, you're so excited. What's going on? And I told her what I was doing. And she was like, well, I'm a professional caterer. I can come over and I can cook the meal for you. And I'm like, wow, okay. So when I got up to the office, word spread about I was doing what I was doing. And so people started coming to my office, giving me $5, $10, $20. In addition to that, they were bringing up aluminum pans, aluminum foil, bags of different things, and it was just everything was happening so fast, and I was trying to write down, what I had, what I still needed. And during that process, I received a call from the lobby area, and they told me that I had a client that needed to see me. And so I'm like, I didn't have any clients scheduled, so I said, okay, send the person up. And so the young lady, when she came into my office, she immediately looked around at the bags, and she said to me, why do you have all this grocery and bags in your office? And then I told her what was going on. And I told her, I said, after I leave work today, I'm gonna go down to the market and get some yams. I said, because I know I still need yams, I said, based on my assessment. And she said, well, I just came from the market, and I have a case of yams in my car, and you can come downstairs and get as many as you want. And so I was so excited on watching how everything came together. My grandson had a project at school where he had to do something to give back to the community. And so what he actually did was made 40 goodie bags for each one of the residents. So that particular day, when I got there, the youth, they were so excited, and I was excited, Oh, one other point. When I went to pick up the string beans, the young lady that I picked up the string beans from, she said, the Lord is telling me to give you $50. And I told her, I said, I know exactly why you have to give me $50. I said, because I wanted to buy some Bibles that I saw at the dollar store for the youth. So when I got to the homeless shelter, I told them, I said, guess what, guys? Miss Murray can't take any of the credit for this. I said, because there are people who you will never know, they donated. Everybody came together to help. And I said, and that is how you have this meal. It was wonderful. Fast forwarding to November of 2019, I felt the need to do something to adopt a group of people for the holiday. What I did was I wrote a list of nursing homes, youth homes, and I said, whichever one answers the phone first, that's the one that I'm going to give gifts for the holiday. And I didn't even really know at that particular point what the gifts was going to be. I just knew that I was going to do it. I reached out to a couple of places and no answer, and I finally got an answer, and the lady said that I could come and I could bring gifts. She said it's all men, and then she said the majority of them are veterans. She told me what foods I can bring. And so what I did was I decided that I was going to give them blankets. And I had reached out to various friends, and I had asked them would they buy a group of blankets. When the blankets arrived, what I decided to do is to place a heart on each one of the blankets. And I had told the residents once I got there that the heart represents love, and the blanket represents that they're covered by God, that Jesus loves them. During the event at the nursing home, the guys, they were so excited. They sang solo songs, and I had printed out songs for us to sing collectively, and it was such a wonderful event, and they were so grateful. And I want you to see, don't look at me in any of these situations. Just look at how everything came together. I took a step out on faith. I took a step, and then everything worked together. People started giving. People even came with me when I went to the nursing home. One of my friends, she's a singer, and she blessed us with a song. I had people that helped to the residents that couldn't come out of their room. We actually went to their rooms and blessed them with the gifts. And so it was wonderful. It was a wonderful event. I also just thought about Katrina. When Katrina hit, I had went to volunteer at the Salvation Army to help them to pack the bins that they were shipping to that area. And while I was there, someone donated an 18-wheeler truck. to help with the transport of the products. Yeah, we all have something to give. There's Volunteers of America that needs volunteers. AARP, they need volunteers as well. The Humane Society, they need people to walk the dogs and to hold the cats and to assist with the various events that they may have. Food pantries, they need volunteers. In addition to that, they need food. And when you're bringing food to the food pantries, make sure that you include pet food, because a lot of people have pets and they're going through some challenges right now, but they also need food for their pets. So when you're donating food, also include pet food with that. You can also donate to your local church, your local assembly. There's so many opportunities that are out here. You can look, you can research on the website, on Google, and you can find volunteer opportunities in your area. We all have something to give. And most of us have multiple layers of things that we can actually give. So I hope that I have inspired you and encouraged you. That is my purpose of this video, to go forth and serve and help, because there's someone that's waiting for you. I'll see you soon. God bless you.